That's part of it. So I don't want to make the dumb decision because I know I'm stupid. So when things happen, I try to find like the bad connection, or I try to find like some button that's not pushed in, and I'm too stupid to fucking realize, just turn it off.
You always start with the most simple explanation.
No, because to me it's always a catastrophe.
You get anxiety. You just start like freaking out, check every little thing.
Yeah.
Turn it off,
literally.
turn it on again.
You're fucking hitting switches and fucking turning knobs and
checking the levels on this mic. 4 different. Turn it up, turn it down, turn it up, turn it down.
Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? Just just restart the computer. It's only going to take 5 minutes.
Actually, we really just wanted you to restart the program, but you didn't think that was possible without restarting the computer, so we did it all.
That, first of all, that is not fucking. You can't.
What?
Do that.
That's not accurate.
You can't just restart.
You can't close a program.
You can't restart the program.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can.
Now that I make. Now that I make those words like that, it sounds really stupid.
You can't just quit the program.
Well, you can't close out of a program. You got to restart the whole computer. You got to run through your updates. It takes time. Who's got time for that?
Clearly, we did.
Well, we made it.
So, how are you, Ryan Markham?
I'm good.
Former coworker at the radio station.
Yeah,
now
good.
we both don't work there anymore.
I know, right? Congrats.
You're
in the club.
You're both free to talk shit about anybody you want.
I don't want to talk shit.
Yeah, no.
I know.
But we're free.
But you,
I don't have anybody to talk
if
shit
you
about.
want to.
I could if I want, but I don't have anybody to talk shit about.
You could totally talk shit about your old boss, your old boss, if you wanted to. And then because you have his personal email, you can send him clips.
No, he would love it.
This is
He would love it. He's a dirty old man.
I'm not talking about Dell.
Oh,
your old program director that you got in trouble for fucking with. Not fucking with, but talking shit about. Kind of not. Not even talking shit about. You were just venting.
Fake name guy? The guy with the fake name.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I really don't know who you're talking about.
Me neither.
No. Everybody in radio's got a fake name.
I guess. But you know who I'm talking about.
I didn't even talk about that on the podcast at all. So we're addressing that now.
You don't have a fake name on the radio, you stupid shit.
Smitty is a fake name.
No,
it's not on my birth certificate.
That doesn't mean it's a fake name.
Yeah. It's close enough.
Yeah.
Nate Smitty Smith, that's just the way it is.
Yeah. I mean, Smitty.
And you referred to yourself as Nate often enough on the radio.
A lot of people named Smith go by Smitty.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm glad I don't.
Levi could. So could Josh.
No, I fucking won't.
You're not the only one. You don't have the keys to Smitty.
I was talking to somebody once, and they said, "What's your name?" And I was doing a radio station event, so I said, "Oh, my name's Smitty," and they're like, "Oh, my cousin's name's Smitty," or something like that. And I said, "Oh, last name Smith?" No, it was Robertson. Why'd they call him Smitty? I don't know. I'm like, that was a fucking stupid story. Why did you even tell it then?
Where's this going?
It's like somebody calling me Jose or some shit. It fucking doesn't make any sense at all.
Who calls you Jose?
Nobody. I was using that as a fucking retarded example.
Whatever, Jose.
I seriously thought somebody would call you Jose at work.
No.
It should have been amazing.
It would be amazing. But I would, I would probably shut that down at some point.
Hey, Sanchez!
Hey, Sanchez!
Goody
goo goo!
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Goddamn right. Dude, we had fucking mad laughs at the radio station when we worked there together.
Oh,
we really
my
did.
God.
We really did. Like, that's one reason why I am all right with leaving radio at this point, because
like what else is there to do now?
Well, like you left and Tim Logan left and my buddy Ryan McTighe left, so like all my buddies
all the
are
cool
leaving.
people are gone.
Yeah.
Sorry, Carmen. Yeah.
Carmen's still
by himself.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. I
do. Dude, we did. We had some good times. Do you remember when we did the first road show, the only road show at Austin Brothers?
Oh no, because I wanted to bring that up too because I picked out.
Is that when you said blowjob on the radio?
like 10 times.
Dude, I'll tell you the story of that in a second. I told him he loved it. He's like, "This is fucking fantastic." Well, that's why I bought Austin Brothers beer because we fucking did Alpina together
It's an
before.
awesome homage to them. Yeah.
So we did the 1 year anniversary party at Austin Brothers. We're driving to fucking Alpina to go to this goddamn party. And I said I had talked to Del and asked him if I could say Roadhead on the air. And Del said, yeah, I think you could probably get away with Roadhead. Maybe after we dance around it a little bit. And I said, all right, okay, cool. So I told him that. We get on the fucking air. We're live at a brewery, okay?
There's like, I don't know, 80 people in there. It's packed. It's not a
I ain't
not a
worried
big
about
place,
the motherfuckers
but-
in there.
Right. I mean,
You're worried about the
I'm just trying to set the stage here.
Yeah.
Okay.
1,500 people that listen on the radio.
1.5. Just some dickhead and some other
Right.
dickhead listening halfway.
I said 1,500 people.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Idiot.
So,
That's 150.
so
I was trying to make it sound
I had to
impressively
do the
fucking
math for him,
unimpressive.
Clearly, right.
So anyway, on the air, I think I started dancing around that subject, and I said, so okay, we got to talk about something. And I asked my boss if we could say this, and you said, oh yeah, we could say blowjob. And I just said,
You're like, I don't think we can.
I think it was much more pathetic or emphatic than that. Because I was just like, no.
No, you were crying, laughing, and said, I don't think you can. And I was like, no, you can definitely say blowjob. We talked just
blowjob.
blowjob. It's fine.
Blowjob.
I love blowjobs. And then you pointed out that we were talking about Roadhead, and then like light bulbs were like, oh yeah, no, you definitely can't say blowjob. Like, I remember this now.
I've never seen anybody that wanted to run away from the microphone so fast in their whole life. You're like, dude, just get me the fuck out of here.
I wasn't even on the radio, and I got like 6 text messages saying, I
Really?
can't believe you just said blowjob on the air.
8 times.
Yeah.
8 times. Jesus Christ, man. We had prank wars like a motherfucker, too.
We did.
We had the best prank wars.
Yeah, you quit like a bitch.
I'll be the first one to admit I quit that shit. I wanted to do more, but my shit was going to be fucking, like, damaging.
How did that
possibly.
start? Do you remember how it started?
No. Oh, I think I fucked with your desk.
You did something.
Yeah.
Something really simple to my desk.
Yeah, it was very simple.
Yeah. You fucking moved all my shit from my drawers on my right side to everything that was on my left side.
No, that was my idea.
That was your idea?
Oh, yeah. No, that was part of the other one.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
part of the other one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it was even more minor than that. It
I
was
did something that just,
petty,
like, taped
stupid.
things down on your desk or something. Yeah.
Yeah, you tape things down my desk.
And
Yep.
he comes back with the 1 million cups of water on
water
the floor
cup,
in my
yeah.
office and
Yep.
it's taped down. He's like, one of them's taped down. Guess which one it is? Oh, shit.
I should have actually taped one. I don't think I did. But I came up with that idea after. I was like, oh, this will really fuck with him. I'll tell him one of them's taped down.
When we did, he and I did the one to your desk because I needed help on that one. It was a project.
Right. I don't even know how many Post-it
Yellow
notes
and
that
white
was.
Post-it notes that looked like brick, so it
Yep.
alternated colors and
Yeah,
joints matched up and everything. It was really good.
It was.
It was
I mean,
really
I
good.
imagine that took a long time.
It took like 3 or
It
4
did.
hours.
It took
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Much longer than it took me to
Alcohol and dedication. Alcohol
you
and
fucking,
dedication.
you got so pissed. He got, I don't know if I told you, but he got so fucking pissed when he came into work and was trying to, because I just kept fucking yapping at him.
Right.
I'm like, Mary's going to be here any minute. That's not professional. You should clean that shit off. I just kept fucking with him. And like, he can't get him off because the way we set it up,
You
can't
couldn't
get,
just rip one
Right.
row.
Right.
we did it on purpose
I
like
know,
that.
yeah.
And he was just getting red in the face. And
I was.
He had a suit on, so
I
he was
thought
all
for sure.
sweaty. He was getting fucking mad.
I thought for sure you weren't smart enough to do that. I thought it was going to be one big rip and I was just going to be tearing rows off. But God damn it, you impressed me there.
Yeah.
And then underneath of that was this big fucking picture. You double burdened me. Like,
that was
taped to the
great.
desk, right? Yeah, and that was great. That was like, I thought that was hilarious. And
Lynn still has that. He actually
kept
taped it to the bottom.
taped it inside my desk.
to that
Fantastic.
desk and left
Yeah.
it there when he left the radio station. So somebody was doing something. He goes, "What the fuck?"
Smitty, fuck you. Like, man, I had a feeling that guy didn't like me, but I guess I know for sure now.
Should have put it on the other side of your desk,
Right.
of the, not the desk, but the studio.
Facing out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then
That
once
was
you put the I
implied.
Heart Nickelback sticker on my car that I couldn't get off, what was it, like February? It was January, February.
Yeah, it was February. It was
It
cold.
was so cold, and you can't get that shit off, especially when it's cold, man.
You just left it on there because you love Nickelback.
I think I left it on there for probably 2 days, and I'm like, I can't deal. I was like chipping away.
Dude,
with
like I would get so fucking pissed off every time I saw it. Like seriously, like it would drive me to the point of insanity.
It was-
Like right here, this is insanity.
Yeah.
I would be right there.
That was like industrial grade sticker that wasn't designed to come off at all. And then you add in the fact that it was like 6 degrees out. Yeah, made for bad time for you.
Well, what I was going to do, and that's why I decided to just call it quits, because my next move was, because you would park your car at the radio station and take the station vehicle out to go to out of
Right,
area places to go sell advertising and shit. So I was like, I'm fucking taking all of his goddamn tires off his fucking car. And I was going to drag him up and get a ladder and put him up on the top of the fucking building and just put the ladder away. Be like, find your fucking tires, bitch. That was like, it was going to be.
that would have been epic.
I was gonna make a little fucking hinty shit. It's gonna be fucking 8 o'clock at night, and you're gonna be looking for your goddamn tires in your car, super pissed. And I just be at the lawn chair going,
Fucking scavenger
I
hunt
would've-
for his tires.
Yeah. That would have really made me cross the line on the next one after that, I think. So
yeah, that's why I decided, just because.
Yeah.
I think I was like, okay, we're both willing to go to lengths that are not good.
Right. It's gonna tempt you to cross.
It's getting unhealthy now.
Right, we had a rule. I mean, we had a rule like no
Keep-
damage
keep
to
talking,
property.
keep talking.
And you just couldn't damage property or cause any kind of harm to anybody. But I feel like you doing that would have made me just abandon all rules.
Yeah,
Say fuck
that's
you.
that's when you get to the point of intentional psychological damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have really firebombed your shit.
So I took. Sometimes I am perfectly okay with just saying, being the guy that says, you know what, yeah, I quit on that one. I'm all right with that.
Yeah, well, I'm the guy that says I'm a winner.
It shows it shows an incredible level of responsibility that I really was not sure you had.
Well, I do. Yeah. That was, by the way, that was so fucking older brother or younger brother on Step Brothers. He's like, 'cause I'm a fucking winner. Catalina wine mixer, don't fuck it up.
That's right. Wake up in the morning and piss excellence. It's different.
I have been waiting to bring this up to you forever, and I keep meaning to wait to just see whether it's on a podcast or not, because here's what happened. Levi was in the room, too, when this happened. Ryan and I went to Right Brain, and I hesitate even throwing the story out, but it's fucking hilarious.
I can't wait to hear it.
Okay?
I don't remember it.
We're at Right Brain. And Markham is as interested in my private life as,
Well, you're my friend.
yeah, as Terry, who works at Right Brain that we talked about before. He is interested, but he's not just like, he won't, it's not, he just wants to know, you date anybody? Why'd you dating her? Why'd you do it? And I'm like, so,
Oh, I don't remember this story.
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, I don't do that.
no. We were at Right Brain, sitting there, and you're like, well, that chick's hot. Why aren't you talking to her?
Well, yeah.
Okay?
Yep, I do.
And I said, oh, no, she's good looking. She works here, but she works here, and I think I'm a lot older than her. And I'm like, yeah, this is not a good idea. Like, we were, I don't know, it was just weird.
I also feel like you said, I think she might be into me, but I don't know because I feel weird.
Oh, I could have said that. I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
You did.
But I
You
did.
did.
But I'm like, yeah, God, it's just not, no. And then we left it alone. Or I think you kept it up maybe.
No, I was like, dude, you're an idiot.
Yeah, you're like, you're stupid.
You're a fucking
stupid.
idiot.
Why,
Yeah.
why aren't you fucking
have no
trying
reason.
that?
If there's even a chance that she likes you, you should text her right now.
Yeah. So I did that. I came home and I'm like, you know what? That motherfucker's right.
Like,
that motherfucker's
shoot
right.
your shot.
Yeah, and I did, and fucking. Like, oh, thanks a lot, fuckface. Yeah.
What happened? What did she say? Nothing.
It was just
You
like,
get-
no.
you get
It
a
was like,
cold
no.
shoulder? Like,
No, it was nice.
It was a respectful get fucked.
Yeah. It was I still have to work with you, so I can't tell you to go fuck yourself. Hey, guess what? You big fucking pussy. That happens. You need to
I
do
know, it
that.
didn't hurt my feelings. It was specifically, it honestly didn't, I didn't give a fuck. But it just was after I got some great advice
It was good advice.
from you. I'm like, you know what? You are right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do this.
I gotta tell you, man, that night he came home and he was so fucking amped up, and he was like, yeah, I think I got a shot with this
He's
girl.
like, I can do
and
this.
then, like, she didn't respond for like 2 days, and he was like, I don't know.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Maybe she was out of service.
Like
Maybe I should text her again.
The first day that she didn't respond, he was like, well, I still have hope. Maybe she didn't see it. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Did you send it again?
No. I forgot about that really long time.
It took her 2 days. She called every friend she has. Like,
How
don't know
do I
what to
shut
say to
him
this.
down?
Would you date this fucking asshole? Yeah.
Fucking 3 days. 3 days. The excuse would have been, I have a penis. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Christ.
Well, sounds like I misjudged that one.
Where were we on that one, dipshit? Yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I saw that wrong. My bad.
I was leaving beverage company today after getting these fine Austin Brothers beers. Mm-hmm. And, like, if you're not familiar with Traverse City, it's the corner of Garfield and Carver. Super busy intersection, really. And,
Nope.
huh?
Not familiar with it?
No,
Or
I don't think it's
not
busy. I'm
Well,
disagreeing.
it's Traverse City busy.
fairly
it's
busy.
Traverse City, it ain't
Yeah.
fucking Detroit. But there's
Right.
cars. Zoom, 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 zoom. That's fucking busy.
the city, damn it.
Okay?
Okay, I'm sorry to
What
interrupt.
are you looking at me like that
The
for?
dick thing
I
to
don't-
say.
I never have any problem.
You think
leaving
it's a
beverage
busy
companies.
intersection?
Jesus fucking
I mean,
Christ.
it's
Cars are, when
if you
cars
were
are
gonna-
blazing by.
If you were gonna label an intersection as busy,
like,
would that even make your top 10? In
Where
town?
are you turning? Are you trying to turn north on? Are you trying to turn north onto Garfield?
I was heading straight, which was west.
So you're
Across Garfield.
across
So
Garfield.
cars on Garfield are going zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah, when they have a
There's
green
a
light.
fucking red light. Are you trying to cross? It's not blinking red.
If you'd let me finish my fucking story, I could fucking tell you what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm sorry, we had to hijack this story because you called that a busy intersection.
It's
and
so bad.
So the
this
lights,
whole story revolves around this being.
Why
a
did
busy
you have a
intersection.
pen on the desk anyway? What are you fucking writing?
what are your look? Just,
Kill
I'm
Levi in his sleep later?
I'm abandoning this story. I'm gonna abandon this fucking story.
No, you're not. No, you're not. It's only going to get better now
No.
because I'm banking on this and that. It hinges
Were you trying?
on
So
the fact
were you
that it's a
trying to
busy
cross on a red light?
No, I was at the light. It was a red light, which if you would have shut the fuck up for 6 seconds, I would have got to that. So, fucking light turns green. I'm the car in front, and fucking cars just keep blowing by. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm like looking at the light. It's green. It's clearly fucking green. I can't see the other light if it's red or green. Fucking cars are just going. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's a fucking funeral procession. It's a 40-mile-an-hour zone, and they're just zooms. Like I thought funeral processions were supposed to be slow. They're not. Are they supposed to like stop at fucking traffic lights?
No, but they have like flags. Do they not have?
Who cares? That is not a light.
It's a big fucking flag.
No, they're
Like-
this fucking big. They're as big as this.
I think only the lead and the tail car have the flags.
No,
though.
I think they
There were
all
cars
get
in
a
the middle
little
that had
flag.
flags, but
Yeah.
there's still you can't see the goddamn flag until it's right there.
See, you should have fucking hit them and just increased the funeral procession.
Because I'm not looking like I didn't see any flags. I was just kind of like paying attention to the lights right there. I see cars. I'm not paying attention to the cars going. It's a good thing I pay attention when it fucking turns red and cars. And I look to see if motherfuckers are gonna.
So you
go
didn't
through.
see the hearse leading the way.
And that's bullshit.
No.
That's bullshit anyway. Fucking the person's fucking dead. All right,
I'm
they're
saying.
not in any
Exactly.
fucking
You all
hurry.
have,
They don't need
like-
to run red lights.
Yeah.
Right. I understand, like, maybe 50 years ago, people didn't have a fucking map on their phone that told them exactly where they were going. And
Everybody
they needed
knows
to
where the
get there at
fucking
same time.
funeral
You know
is.
how to fucking get there.
Right.
Right.
And if you don't know how to use fucking Google Maps, you should just fucking die and
Right.
then
Yep.
have your own funeral procession.
Exactly.
But I
Everybody
waited
else
for a
will follow
whole
you.
green light for these motherfuckers to go. So I guess there was a lot of traffic. Dick suckers.
Yeah, got a lot of funeral traffic, I guess.
There was other traffic too.
Busy intersection.
There was
Somebody died.
There was traffic at the hiking trail we went to yesterday.
You went to it tomorrow?
Yesterday. Brown
Saturday.
Bridge. Brown Bridge.
It was Saturday.
Saturday. But as soon as we started, there was like a couple.
You went
people-
hiking?
Yeah, I'm trying to get into hiking. I'm trying to.
Wow.
He's trying to get
Big changes.
slowly into
Yeah.
shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Slowly. Thank you. You condescending motherfucker.
No, I am. I mean, I meant it to be condescending, but I really am proud of you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy. Yeah, go fuck yourself. So there's people in front of us. They have a dog, and right after we start out, they're running, but their dog is trailing behind because it's fucking sniffing whatever the fuck it's sniffing. And
It's a
walking.
fucking Labrador
It's a
Retriever.
big
What do you
lab.
want?
It's a big black lab too.
Okay.
And that motherfucker did not want to let us go by. Like he's fucking barking up a storm. Hackles are fucking raised. He's
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Really?
it wasn't that
No,
bad.
dude,
It was.
A lab?
No, he was.
He was a little concerned about us possibly fucking with its people.
It's
but
fucking
it wasn't-
bullshit. These motherfuckers running without goddamn leashes. I fucking emailed.
100% agree with that. 100%.
Like seriously, and I was kind of a dick when they were starting to walk away. I just wanted to make myself heard. I'm like, oh, they got this great adventure called fucking leashes now. It's great. And but I actually emailed the people who run Brown Bridge quiet area.
Oh my God, you went old man on it?
I just asked. I said, this is not old man. This is not an old man email.
There was a goddamn dog off of his fucking lead. I will never walk your trails again.
It was not like that at all. I researched to see if it was a policy specifically for this podcast. I was like, hey, just out of curiosity, what's your pet policy? Do they have to be on leashes or no? And he says, oh, yeah, they do have to be on leashes. Sometimes they, they're not. It's hard for us to fucking.
Police that, right?
But it is a ticketed thing. So fuck faces.
I don't.
Your dogs.
But I mean, the real issue is I don't think it was posted that dogs have to be on leashes. But people should just have fucking common sense anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
and when you're in
it's-
fucking public places with your dog, have them on a leash.
Yeah. I mean, there's that rare case where somebody's got that border collie that does everything the owner says and it stays by
Yeah.
their legs the whole time. Perfectly fine. But a dog that's not gonna,
Because in my
potentially-
head, I'm calculating, like, okay, this dog is literally from me to you away, sort of. I mean, I'm kind of trying to walk by it,
Yeah.
trying to walk on the trail. I'm calculating, if this dog fucking bites me, I'm punching it right here.
right.
Like-
I'm just like,
Yeah.
One thing, you're not necessarily a dog person. I mean, I
like
think,
dogs.
There's a fucking difference between liking dogs and being a dog person.
dogs like me too.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, didn't you just
You're
interrupt,
not-
Didn't you just interrupt the whole story 5 times?
Yeah.
I ran all the way.
Just say I'm sorry. Anyway,
You guys are fucking weird.
you're
You're welcome.
That little brother thing. I didn't get the reference.
you're
You ever watch fucking Stand By Me?
I did, yeah, but I guess
Jesus
Just
Trying
not
to tell a
enough
story.
times.
He's trying to tell a
Yeah.
story, and he goes, and they just kept interrupting him. I ran all
I
the
re-
way home.
It's the first fucking scene of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Watch it.
What's the secret knock? What's the secret knock?
Vern. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
I remember
You're-
Marlboro's in the T-shirt.
you're not
Dead body.
you're not really a dog person,
Guess not.
and I am fucking love dogs. Anytime I see a dog, I'm fucking down on my knees and fucking petting the dog because I like dogs. And when
Why? Dogs are a lot more insufferable than people sometimes. That's not true. When I said that, I felt immediately.
Once again.
I immediately realized that was not the right thing to say. That's not what I meant.
every dog has redeeming qualities. Not every person has redeeming qualities.
I just don't like barking ass fucking dogs that feel like they need all the attention all the time.
There's usually a reason for that. And dogs are fucking social animals, and they fucking like to have attention, just like people.
Social's different.
But
Some dogs are better than others.
when
Agreed.
it's like a survival tactic when you deliver furniture for 10 years to be able to fucking read a dog. There's only been like 3 or 4 times in the 10 years that I delivered furniture where I was like, that dog's gonna fucking tear me to shreds.
Yeah.
Got to be ready to go.
Yeah.
See, my theory on that is, even with like a police dog, like you know exactly what its weapon is. You know that fucker is going to come at you with his mouth. You just got to be ready to punch it in the side of the head when it does. I
Right.
mean,
But I mean, being able to read an animal and know
Right.
what its intentions are really important in situations like that. And that dog, it wasn't even really being defensive.
I know. It's just, but it's off-putting when you're trying to walk a fucking trail and this
Right.
dog is trying to block your way. You know.
old man,
Like-
old man Smitty. Get off my trail, dog.
That dog, if you had like gotten down on one knee and said, "Hey, how's it going?" blah 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 blah, and actually acted friendly towards it, which I mean you typically don't do because you just bypass them anyway.
Because that's how you get bit, for one.
No, it's
By
not.
a lab.
Labs bite on occasion?
You been bit by a lab?
Just saying.
Just on occasion?
You have to, like I said, you have to be able to read the animal. And that dog was even really being defensive. It was,
irritating.
well, you get irritated a lot.
Did you feel better after you emailed and found out the policy?
I just wanted to know. Yeah. I just wanted to know. Like, why? You're supposed to have leashes?
goddamn
To-
right I was
to
right.
his
That
point-
motherfucking dog should have been on its leash.
To his point, I think we saw 3 or 4 dogs. None of them were on leashes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, it
That's
shouldn't need to
that's
be
how
posted.
that's how you
I
get your
agree.
dog shot. Because
On a public trail?
no. Because
Well, I mean,
dogs
you're
can run
right.
deer. Dogs
Yeah.
can run deer, and if they run deer, they can get shot.
right,
That
it
happens.
and
Right.
it is adjacent to private land.
It is, so they could run onto somebody's property.
It's just
Get
dumb.
shot.
It's irresponsible.
Yeah, and
I agree.
there's fucking bears that are coming out of hibernation and
haven't eaten
shit.
for 6 months.
On that fucking topic, no, this is great. We were walking yesterday. I said, and I had headphones in, and I said, I'm taking the headphones out just in case I wanted to be quiet, in case we come up on Mama Bear coming up out of hibernation. This motherfucker swears up and down he can beat a black bear in a fight.
Didn't you fucking read a story on the air last year where a guy fucking beat up a bear that was attacking his dog? Yes, you did.
Yeah, but
It happens.
Yeah, but
you're saying
yeah,
you
but
can do it.
yeah, but he was a fucking old man. He was 70 years old and he beat up a bear.
I talked to him, and he was cooler than you. I don't think you stand much of a chance.
You fucking idiot.
I gotta
What are
agree
you
with
looking up?
You just
how many
fucking hold
people?
on.
How many people have fought bears and won?
How many people have beat up a bear?
People versus bears.
78%.
It's gonna be some fucking black and white boxing match with a bear from a circus that's got a fucking muzzle on.
Also, what time of year was this? Because I don't know if you could beat up a bear
I don't
just coming
know.
out of hibernation.
No, it came up on his porch or something, and he he hit it, and the bear turned around and came back at him, and he
See, that's different than like stumbling upon some bear's cubs. And
That's what I'm saying.
Getting
If
fucking dead ass
if
charged by a bear.
If a bear really wants to fuck your day up,
Right. If they're just checking you out and you need to fight it to get it to leave you the fuck alone, you might have a chance. But
Yeah.
like
A bear is-
you're all of a sudden stumble on some cubs and mama bear comes charging at you out of the woods.
dude, a bear is 200 or 300 pounds, probably.
Average
More.
average bear
Uh-huh.
in Alaska, which would be the top of the size
Not
chart.
polar bear.
Right? We're talking about fucking black bears, you dick.
Oh, I didn't know. You said bear, man. And
Right,
I'm like, I didn't expect there to be bears in
Well,
fucking
I'm-
Alaska.
I don't think
Black
there's
bears.
polar bears in Alaska, are there?
Northern
polar bears in
part.
Alaska.
Northern part.
Maybe way up there.
Anyway.
It's a big state.
Average is just under 200 pounds. That's average black bear.
Okay.
On like the large scale of average.
I feel like there's black bears in Michigan.
There's way
bigger than
more
that.
than 200 or 300 pounds.
A big black bear in Michigan is like 250.
That doesn't
Dude, I
sound
feel
right
that
either.
sounds
Like
feel
crazy.
a
I feel
really
like
big
they're
black
like
bear is
300.
400 pounds.
Right.
But a big black bear.
Plus, you got to admit, they're way, especially a mom bear,
Yeah.
they're way stronger than you. They got those fucking claws, and they're more vicious. Like 100%.
Is it more vicious?
Oh,
I'm not sure.
100%.
Yeah, definitely is.
Yeah.
And a better center of gravity. You aren't gonna just
Oh,
push,
you're
knock
so,
that
you're
thing
so
over.
quick to fall over. And I'm not saying you, but like you're human. You're fighting a bear.
Right.
You trip on a
Anything,
stick or something.
you're going down.
That bear's not tripping over shit.
Yeah, you could dead ass run that thing down, hit a broadside, and barely knock it over.
They're so big and muscular.
Look, I'm not saying that I wouldn't get fucked up by a black bear,
Yes, you are. That's exactly what you've been saying.
but that probably would not kill me.
Now, all right, you went from beating that bear's ass to probably would not
Right.
kill me.
Me surviving a bear attack and kicking the shit out of a bear means that I beat it up.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I would think that I would survive too. I don't know that I would say.
I mean, I could
beat a
have
bear's
fucking.
ass, but
I would
I ain't
have
going down.
scratches and bruises and all sorts of shit wrong with me, but I'd still win the fight.
Okay. No knife.
No knife.
What's your first move?
My first move?
Yep.
Headlock.
Headlock it. I love it. On its back.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! That bear's not getting close to me, dude.
That's a great idea. You're gonna do so well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna choke that fucker out, man.
We're hiking. We're hiking yesterday, and I said, and we were just going back and forth, just like we were right now. I'm like, you're gonna die, dude.
Yeah.
And I just finally said, you know what? Fuck it. If it happens, I'm just gonna fucking sit back and watch.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you gotta take video. I'm like, all right, I'll
Yeah,
take video. You
his
fucking-
one job, if we ever get attacked by a bear while we're hiking, is to just pull out his camera,
And
pull out his phone,
Video,
take video.
you die.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. I agree. I mean, you got to do that if he fights a bear.
Yeah. Like the headlock would turn into like a
You
throat
on the
crush.
ground.
Maybe. Probably.
Yeah.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I guess. Yeah. I got to think my first move would be a jump kick
A jump
to
kick.
the face. Yeah.
That's gonna miss, man.
I don't know. Not as much as your chokehold is.
But the bear's first move is to grapple. So you counter a grapple with a grapple,
yeah. Yep.
right?
Except
Yeah,
it's-
you wouldn't get
no.
fucked up with those claws.
No,
Oh no, I would. Black bears don't have, like you're thinking of grizzly bears. Grizzly bears have the giant
Black
claws.
bears have really
Black-
long
still have
claws.
Black bears
too.
have like dog claws.
No.
No,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
no.
Look, you might remember I was a total fucking nerd when I was a kid. I was a total nerd about
What do
fucking
you mean
wildlife
when?
and shit.
What do you mean you was?
Yeah, I still kind of am. But about this shit. Like, I did fucking book reports on shit that wasn't even assigned. I did it on my own.
Yeah, I did fucking book reports on Einstein when I was a kid too, and I don't remember a goddamn thing I said, so I don't really.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, I remember.
I don't think they have dog paws or dog claws.
Black bear is like a giant dog.
Let's
Nope.
find out.
Call them bullshit.
Yeah. Let's find out. The fucking
long are-
Wikipedia.
How long are black bear claws?
Yeah.
Now let's get how long.
We're looking.
How long are dog claws?
How long are dog claws?
We're gonna do a little comparison here.
Oh man, I can't find. There's too
Why
much shit
not?
to look
'Cause I
up
don't
right
have
now. I'm worried
fucking
about other
Wi-Fi.
shit. Dude,
Well,
I
just
saw this
know that you're
fucking.
wrong.
I saw this fucking video of easily the scariest thing in the world.
That's a black bear paw. You can't even see the claws.
Yeah, you
Oh, I
can.
definitely can.
Yes, you can.
And they're
Barely.
way bigger.
They're like dog claws.
Hey, call your dog over here. Let's look at its claws.
She's a fucking chihuahua. She's got fucking bigger claws than the black bear.
Crazy. You're crazy. But I was watching this video of this
See,
dude.
look at that shit.
It's vicious.
She doesn't want to be anywhere near him. And
I know.
all that happened right there, she got nervous for being close to him, face
Yeah.
to face. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, shit. But this video is in Antarctica or whatever. This dude in this enclosure that, I don't know who built it, but it's like a plexiglass compartment that's like hexagonal in shape almost, with
Okay.
riveted in with steel. And he's observing grizzly bears. He's using it as protection. This polar bear was hunting seals, and then he's like, "Oh fuck! What the fuck is that over there? This motherfucker's sitting right here." So he's like, for 5 minutes, dude, this grizzly bear is trying to get into his shit.
Is it a grizzly bear or a
Yeah, I'm
Polar bear,
confused.
excuse me. I'm sorry, polar bear. Polar bear.
Okay.
We were talking grizzly bears. No, but
We were talking
We're
black
talking
bears.
oh,
That's fucking 2 species removed.
could be 4 because there's brown bears.
Brown
Kodiaks.
bear is a subspecies of grizzly bear. All
I'm
right.
just saying, it was the scariest fucking thing in the world. Watching this polar bear try to get into this goddamn thing, and this dude is like, you could just see him realizing,
like
this
realizing
is a
this
bad
is
idea.
potentially not going to save my
Yeah,
life.
this is a bad idea, and finally it went away. But like he said, he goes, if this bear gets on top of it and starts pushing down, I'm fucked. And it started to, but then it just stopped at like the last minute. Dude, it's the scariest
that.
shit I've ever
Yeah.
fucking seen in my life. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's-
not enough money. Nope. Or research or whatever.
Yeah, that's-
What's he fucking doing out there?
Well, it's like observing polar bears.
Well,
And
yeah.
polar bears are the only species of bear that actually actively hunt people. Like
Right.
they fucking
Because they're fucking starving.
Yeah.
There's no-
Right.
They're like, I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Yeah. They don't have fucking salmon that they're waiting on.
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't just have lots of food to go out there and easily hunt and kill. There's nothing.
No, it's terrifying.
Yeah,
It's fucking fantastic.
No, I love it. I love the nature aspect of it. Like I wanted that bear to break in, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I was like,
yeah.
See, that's the empathy that you have that I don't have, that you put yourself in that person's shoes. I put
You're
myself
like,
in the bear's shoes. I'm like, fucking kill him and eat him.
I'm with you. I would have used a fucking drone to get some footage of that bear, not put myself in a goddamn glass cage.
I would have a snowmobile. I'd be on the snowmobile, or at least really close to it, just in case.
yeah, you get on and
You're
go.
gonna
Yep.
run, start it. I don't know.
No,
I
you
don't know
can't
if that's
really
gonna
outrun a
work either.
bear like that.
You're gonna run. They
No.
go like what, 40 miles an hour?
Right,
Something
but
like that.
you have to have you would have to have like this fucker's getting a little too close to me.
Spear?
I'm
Right.
leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same thing.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yep. Good
Keep
time.
talking, fuck faces.
I had when I went over to mom and dad's to have pea soup, I introduced mom to woody wheat. It's her favorite thing in the world now.
Really?
It's a really It's a really lovely wheat beer.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking spilling my beer.
Austin Brothers just makes good beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
Yeah, there were. You and I went 3 years ago or something like that. Introduced me
a
to
couple years ago. 2 years
Austin
ago.
Brothers.
Yeah.
and they were.
Was that the year I got the window tint ticket?
Yep.
You got a ticket for tinted windows?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. Because he was
And you're
he was being kind of like the cop was being a dick, and then he in turn became a dick,
Did you really?
and then
I mean, I was being snarky.
Was it
yeah.
Stady?
Well, yeah, it was. So the cop was on his ass
This is
Right
well,
on.
for a
Leaving Alpena.
few miles.
Okay.
Leaving Alpena, they're mostly passing lanes right there. This cop's riding my fucking ass. The cars in front of me were doing like 61, 62. Speed limit was 55. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to stay with the pace of traffic. and he's fucking riding ass. Finally decides to pass me.
Well, first thing was the cop was right on his ass.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, fine, I'll go really fucking slow. And he slowed down to like 45.
No, I slowed down to I'm like, fuck it, I'm speeding right now. I'm going to slow down to the speed limit, which is 55. I'm just going to make this motherfucker pull me over.
Right.
He pulled me over.
He's like, you're like, I fucking dare you to pull me over. He fucking pulled you over. You fucking, the whole time I was like, yeah, all right, he's going to fucking pull you over, man.
Were your front windows? All right, keep talking.
No, front windows were. No, I actually did. I don't have it anymore because I deleted it off SoundCloud. But he pulled me over. He starts talking about. He's like, I pulled you over for the window tint. His partner comes across here.
This is your car.
My car.
The one you drive now.
Yeah,
Okay.
my car. And it irritates me when they have to go and ask. Look, I know they're doing their fucking job, but it fucking irritates the piss out of me when, like, you know, they got to get their partner and be like, "Where are you going today?" I'm like, it's none of your fucking business where I'm going.
Right.
And that's not the way to deal with it. That's how I initially want to react because I'm like, yo, you're not supposed to ask me this shit.
Yeah. How about fuck you? Yeah.
So
You can.
I know. Well, if I was black, not so much.
That's true.
You know?
Sadly.
But so he goes, "Oh, I pulled you over the window tint." I'm like, "Oh, really? The window tint?" He said, "Yeah. You got to have the top 4 inches of your front windows can be tinted. Top 4, but back windows, back windshield, those can be tinted as well. But as far as the front,
Without a prescription.
without a prescription, I didn't know that. I almost went to the goddamn.
I feel like I just asked you if your front windows were what he pulled you over for, and you said no.
I mean, I know.
Well, he doesn't pay
but I
attention. You know that.
No, but my windows were fully tinted.
That's what I asked.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking what the law was, and
No.
okay, so that was the law. So like
Yeah.
that was I got ticketed for not a law. So, like fucking all right, and he goes, "Oh, here's your ticket." I'm like, "Well, thanks. See you later." We pull off. Fuckface here goes. Well, I said, "How much is this fucking ticket?" And he looks at the ticket and he just starts fucking laughing his stupid, shitty Levi laugh. And I'm like, why? What's fucking funny? I'm already pissed off. He's like, it's $258. Hey, $258, and I was going off. I'm like, these motherfuckers, and I'm just going off. And then he says, "Oh wait, I don't think that's the amount of the ticket. I think
was
that's
the
the
ticket
infraction
code."
Ticket's $100. Oh no! Before that, he goes, "Oh yeah," and the cop's name was Tanner. Tanner.
Tanner fucking gave me a
Tanner
ticket
gave
for
me a
$258.
Yeah.
Did you have the option to get rid of it and not pay the
No.
ticket?
No, I asked. It was not a fix-it ticket.
I had one of those. I got pulled over for tinted windows. Front, same thing, but it was
Was it fix-it?
yeah.
Fuck
All I
you.
had to
How
do-
long ago?
Oh, this is close to 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
The funny thing is, that's not even a law anymore.
Really?
Yep.
When did they pass that law?
I
About
read
a week
that.
after you got the ticket.
No, I read that. I read that they changed the law just this year.
Really?
Yep.
If I get my fucking $258 back.
No, you can't.
Are your windows still tinted?
No. I took it off.
So you paid the ticket and took it off.
Yeah. I want to get another fucking
All I
ticket.
did was take mine off. I didn't have to pay the ticket. What
Well,
a
if I would have
loser
fucking
you
known,
are.
because I played that rant, I did that rant on the air, and listeners said, "Well, you should just, if you would have just said you had a prescription or you can't see, like you could have got away with it."
I feel like if you have, they're fucking liars. If you have a prescription, it's under the.
It's garbage anyway. Why can't you have your fucking
Restrictions.
window tinted so they can't see what you're doing in your car? It's none of your fucking business what I'm doing in my car.
What if you're like? What if you kidnapped somebody?
Well,
What if you have drug paraphernalia?
Yeah. What if you're smoking pot in your car?
Yeah.
I don't like people seeing in my shit. To me, it's none of anybody's business what the fuck I'm doing in there. It's
Yeah.
not the cops'
Well,
business.
technically
If
not.
I want to ride in a fucking RV with like the windows tinted out, that's not a big deal. Nobody can see what the fuck's going on in there. It could be all kinds of goddamn
That's
like
all.
debauchery
That's
going
the
on.
rear
Could be.
windows, though. That's the
That's
rear
the
windows.
back. The driver of that RV still has to have clear shot to his
That
face.
is correct. I mean, it's a moot point. It's a moot point now because the law doesn't apply anymore anyway.
Which is dumb.
But
why is it dumb? You just
can
got done arguing
it's
that
dumb
it shouldn't
that I
have
had to
been
pay
a
the
law.
ticket.
you can argue the fucking validity of the fucking laws as much as you want. It's still fucking law
I'm
now.
not arguing the validity of the law. I'm arguing.
Well, you were arguing
Wanna
the
know about-
validity,
all right, so-
validity of the law.
Speaking of this, here's the reason that I got pulled over, and not a lot of people know this. I was driving to go visit my girlfriend at the time. She lived in Grand Rapids.
What was
and
his name?
Your mom. So I'm going down 113 through Kingsley, and I'm not speeding. Very careful not to speed. And cop whips out, gets behind me, pulls me over, and I'm like ready. I'm like, fuck you.
Feeling confrontational.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like
He's like, do you know why you pulled you over? I'm like, no, absolutely not. And it was because it was winter and there was fucking snow covering my license plate. And you can get pulled over for snow covering your license plate.
and a lot of
because
times,
they
most
can't
of the
run
time,
your
it just
plate.
kicks up.
Yeah,
as
it
you're
was
driving in that trip.
it
in
was
that
clean
particular
when I
trip.
left
Yeah.
my apartment,
Yeah.
but it was a snowy fucking day.
That's
And-
a cop just looking for a fucking excuse.
Exactly. So yeah, I got a ticket for my tinted windows, and I got a ticket for not having proof of insurance on me at the time as well, which it was insured. I just didn't have the fucking piece of paper that said it was insured.
So you had to show that, and then you'd have to
I
pay
did
a
have
ticket?
to show that,
So you didn't have
yeah.
to pay a ticket.
No, but I got pulled
Your
over.
story's worthless.
Why? Because I didn't have to pay? Because I know how to beat the law? You're an idiot.
Do you miss doing sales at the radio station?
Yeah, I do.
As a job, you do?
I mean,
because I think
yeah.
I thought you really liked your new job.
I love my new job. What I miss is at my new job, it's entirely phone sales. So I'm on the phone all day long. I don't get to actually get out and go like face to face and try to meet new people.
Yeah.
So I do miss that aspect of it.
You miss meeting dickheads like that guy in Cadillac.
Oh my God! that
Don't say his name.
Fucking fuck.
Don't say his name. He got cancer, and like we laughed, and it's like you don't want to ever laugh at somebody for getting cancer, but like this
It was
guy
hard not to.
was a car dealership owner, right?
He wasn't the owner. He was one of the managers, and there's a car dealership in Cadillac. And
Which there are only two.
there's
of.
only one of them's corporate, but so it's getting to be Christmas time, and I go and I've not gotten a contract with these guys yet. I've been trying. I've been and sat down with this guy, and we've talked, and I feel like we're starting to get along. And he basically gives me like I'll probably buy something from you. Just bring me a proposal, and we'll take it to the next step. So it's a holiday season, and I put the name of their business on there, and then I put Xmas special on there. And I had
That's where you went wrong.
oh boy, did I ever. And we sit down, we're having a good, how's the day going, blah, blah, blah. We talk for 5 minutes. He's like, okay, what do you got for me? Like, oh, boy, I got something good for you. And I grab it out of my little folder there, and I slide it across the table like, yeah, I'm getting a contract today. And he's like, oh, Don, yeah, Xmas special? He throws it at me. You took Christ out of Christmas. And I'm like, he's like, I cannot believe. He's like, my entire ad is keep Christ in Christmas. You just took Christ out of Christmas. I can't believe you just did this to me. And I'm like, I didn't really mean to do that. Like, actually, the X represents the cross. He's like, stop with that bullshit right there. You took Christ out of Christmas. I can't believe it. Just get out. Just get the hell. And he's yelling. We're in the middle of the car. Like, he has an open office in the showroom floor.
I didn't know
Heads
this part.
are turning.
I thought-
We have the
I didn't
attention of the
know.
entire dealership at this point.
I didn't know that it got this heated and loud and this public.
Oh, 100% public. He's got an open office in the middle of the showroom.
Were you
fucking
doing-
I don't
floor.
feel bad talking shit.
Were you doing this? Like,
I was like, I just couldn't believe it. I was dumbfounded at first, and then, I'm like half trying to repair the relationship, and half just want to stand up and be like, dude, go fuck yourself. But he's like, I just
jumped on the ladder.
He realized thankfully, I kind of took the high road, and I was like, look, it wasn't my intention. I'm not trying to take Christ out of Christmas. I didn't think that would be offensive, and I'm sorry. And all these people are like jaws on the floor, like they can't believe the way that he talked to me. So, and he's like now starting to realize he acted like a complete shit. And he's like, well, maybe just, I don't know. I can't talk to you about this right now, but maybe call me later and I'll probably buy something from you. And I was just like, I'm probably not going to do that. And I took my thing and I put it in my bag and I left. And he called me 2 days later and apologized. And
Well, I thought he was historically shitty.
oh, just a real cunt. This
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. So he
Every
comes in,
time I
so he
ever
comes in
fucking
one
talk to
day. He comes in one day and he's like, "Hey, remember that dude from so and so?" He's like, "Oh, you just got diagnosed with terminal cancer." I'm like, "Oh, that's what you get for being a fucking asshole."
Yeah. Where was Jesus with you on that one?
Took Christ out of Christmas. That's what you get, man. That's it.
Goddamn right. Should have known
Fucking-
better. Should have dealt. If he would have dealt with you, God would have spared him.
Exactly. He brought
Fucking
a sinner into
God
his life.
smote you for being an asshole.
Holy
Smite
shit.
the almighty smiter. I think we just stepped over the line there.
No, he didn't.
No, nope. Seriously. That-
Jesus isn't a line anymore.
Isn't what?
Jesus is not a line anymore.
Okay, 'cause I thought you said
line?
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
Either or.
mean,
Yeah.
whether you believe in him or not, I guess that's true.
Especially when you're fucking sinner listeners.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I want to thank you for coming on podcast. And,
Thanks for having me.
You know, I've only been doing it 4 months, 5 months,
6
Yeah.
months.
I've asked you since we started to come on the podcast.
That's a bald-faced lie.
But like, do you
Also,
have?
I was told it would start on time. You really fucked that up, too. So.
Man, we don't even really start until 7 o'clock usually. So right now it is 6:50. So
Yeah.
we're way under schedule right now. I'll be able to get this goddamn thing posted by 9 p.m.
We'll see.
See how many times he says, fuck, fucking idiot,
I gotta restart my whole fucking computer. YouTube's not loading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I give
All
it.
that.
I give it 10:45.
AM.
No.
No.
Well, thank you, man.
Well, no, man. Thanks for having me. It was a blast.
It was fun. It was good.
Yep.
iTunes, Buzzsprout. I think I got nothing else.